How to make money with a computer at home. You all have one. COVID hit and everyone went home. The internet, I call it the bathroom wall, got really filled up with a lot of experts and a lot of scams. So how do you make money with a computer at home? I'm going to go through a few strategies on teaching you to get there and get money quick. So simple actions and systems that have to be set up before you even start making money, or it's just going to be a waste of your time. The second thing are the proven strategies that yield success. I'm going to give you our tell-all and what we use to structure our teams and our systems. And then last, what are the mistakes that we see over and over and over? And that has a lot to do with, are you even open for business, or is this just an emotional desire to say, I want to go make money? I call you an emotional entrepreneur. So you want to be a successful financial entrepreneur or emotional entrepreneur? Which one? So for those of you 18 and older, you get two engines, I call it. You're going to get incorporated. You're going to call our office. We're going to do a gap analysis and say, where are you? What do you have? What do you want? And that will take you through an ability to not only legally make money online with a computer at home. What are you going to be putting in it? Are you going to be an affiliate? Are you going to sell other people's products? You're going to sell your own products? Are you going to be in direct sales? I also am going to put 5-6 options of a direct sales companies that I'm part of. CBD, I do an anti-aging skincare line. I do a wellness home. I do gifts and cards, which you could be a personal shopper. So no matter what, you need an entity so you can take advantage of taxes, and you need a database. And I'm going to highly invite you, especially if you're new, to use our system called Rapid Marketing System. So check out askrms.com and just learn what a database is. You want to monetize a database as the fastest thing you're doing with a computer at home. So as you're incorporated, as you get a database, you're not just going to social channels posting about the thing that you are good at. So say you're an affiliate of mine, and if you want to be an affiliate of the Millionaire Maker and all my work, there's an affiliate link in the description below. Click on it, sign up to be an affiliate. You can start selling my stuff, making money right away. Thomas is a gentleman who has overseen our affiliate program. We have a 6-figure model. You could do that as well. But you still need a database, because if you do social posts, it's got to go from a social post into a lead magnet, which is into a database, so you can now control and monetize. I'm invited so often to events online, Zooms online, different interviews online, and if all they're doing is using social media and not owning and controlling their lead, I tend to not want to do it or even do it, because, I mean, if you signed up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you signed up, you may not get to see that post again unless they have really good remarketing, many chats, and different technologies that actually support it. So if you're going to make money with your computer online, you need to have a great product or service that they're going to sell. You've got to be incorporated to activate the greatest tax codes. You're writing off, I'm going to say a lot. Like if you're really, really, really strategic about this, I'm going to get you down to you personally only paying about 8 to 10 things, and your company will pay for everything else, including putting that database into work. So proven strategies that yield a result is you. You are the biggest problem and the biggest success of your company. How long are you open? I always tell people, if you're not open for business, or the perception of you not being open for business is that you're only open an hour, 2 hours a day. I mean, how would a coffee shop ever last if you were open between 8 and 10 at night only? And a lot of you think about, oh, I'm going to give some energy to my little business, because you have a job all day. And then you do a little bit of work. But the perception, if you actually had our database system, our Ask RMS, which is only $2,500 for the whole year to get started, if you had that, it has you look like you're open 24/7. It's almost like having 2 VAs. So there's all this automation, there's this email responding, text responding. You can put them into quizzes. You can have your people do a survey while you're off doing something else. And the automation of those proven strategies is critical. So once they buy one thing, what's the next thing you're going to offer them? I'll speak to you new authors. You are horrible about launching books. You might be great at actually getting the book done, but the book should have been 6 months to a year on a pre-order page, making the money so you have all the orders and all the cash to then fund the launch of the book. Most of you spend all your money writing the book. You haven't surveyed anybody, you haven't focus grouped anybody on any product or service. I'm just using the book as an example. Do not build anything, a product or service, or even support it, unless there is some sort of a pre-order process for it, so you get the money up front. And there's all sorts of affiliate structures that we can put into play and help you with technologically do that. You also eventually are going to want to have QuickBooks. QuickBooks is an operating company software. Quicken is for your personal home. So don't get Quicken, get QuickBooks, and start building out what your real financials are and how many models what are you selling, and especially if you have inventory, you need to track it and track what inventories are being sold. You can tell there's a lot to doing it. Again, for you, it's going to seem difficult. It's not difficult for us. It's just different on the way that you've been told how to start a company and how to do this from home. And I can tell you my greatest success was because I partnered early on to the Rich Dad Poor Dad brand. 96 to 2000, I was part of a bigger brand that put me on the map, gave me a lot of credibility and training, and then I launched on my own. So selling other people's stuff is a great starting point for a lot of you. Now, before I go on to my final point, I want you to subscribe to my channel, click that notification button. I want you here 5 days a week. It's a family-friendly channel, so start coming up with ideas with your family. I have people creating legacy books, photo galleries. There's so many things you can do online with your computer to support other people who, A, don't want to do it, or don't have the time to do it. So the last point is the key mistakes we see everybody make is you're trying to do everything by yourself. Remember, when you're starting a company, there is marketing initiatives, which is getting a lead out of social media, not relying on social media, put it in your database. Please look at that askrms.com link in the description below. Please consider getting it. So now you can track your leads. But doing this alone, you need a team, you need systems, you need marketing, and then you're going to need to sell as you get to higher level tickets. Another mistake I see is a lot of you just sell a lot of low ticket items because you're scared to pick up the phone at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 and actually talk to people and sell them something. Phone-based sales has proven still to date to be the #1 strategy of selling. So selling on Zoom, selling on the phone, critical for you to know. As you continue marketing sales, you have to know accounting. You've got to do the fulfillment. You got to do customer service. You have to have the technology. You have to have all the backups. You have to have all your cybersecurity. Make sure you're tracking AI. There's a lot to it. So do not do this alone. We create team-made millionaires, not self-made millionaires. And we're here for you anytime you are serious about leaning in, becoming a client, and making money with a computer at home. If you have any questions, go to askloral.com, ASKLORAL. Ask a question, make a request. We'll be back tomorrow.